All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Jake. I'm a junior at Princeton. I'm on the golf team, and I'm just a little bit north of you guys, about an hour away in Scotch Plains, New Jersey.
Hi everyone, I'm Mary Murphy. I'm also a junior like Jake, but I play lacrosse. So I'm on the women's lacrosse team at Princeton, and I'm just another hour north of Jake, so 2 hours from you guys. So I'm in Westchester, New York.
And I'm going to be reading first here. It's a book with a very special place in my heart. Its title is "Oh, the Places You'll Go." It's by Dr. Seuss. When I graduated from high school, my mom got this for me and had all of our friends and family sign it because it was like, oh, the places you'll go when you go off to college. So, really special book to me. I'm gonna quickly share my screen here so you guys can see it. All right, let's get back to page 1. Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you'll say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. No words there. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang, and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. I think we're all in a slump right now. You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Don't you dare to stay out? Don't you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find. For a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long wiggled roads at a breaking neck pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place. The waiting place. For people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting indeed. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, hey, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape, and that waiting and staying, you'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There's fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win, because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather will be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, through the hacking cracks howl, onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Buxbaum, or Bixby, or Bray, or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. The end. Ooh. Mary?
Yes, alrighty. So then, Jake, you want to just hop off your screen?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, awesome. So for everyone at home, you can just, and first, thank you, Jake, for your story. Love that. And for everyone at home, you can make me a little bit bigger so that it's taking up the whole screen as well, but I don't have a fancy dancy PDF. So we're gonna hold it like this, all right? So Franny be cranny, there's a bird in your hair. So I have straight hair. My sister, when we were little, had curly hair. And she used to complain to my mom, it's so hard, it's such a mess, it's hard to brush. And my mom would read this story and make her feel better because curly hair is awesome hair. All right, so Franny be cranny, there's a bird in your hair. Alrighty. Franny B. Cranny had long, frizzy hair. It was always getting her in trouble. Franny B. Cranny's hair tied itself in knots on the buttons of her dress. Franny B. Cranny's hair made the girl sitting next to her on the school bus sneeze every day on the way to school. Franny B. Cranny's hair even got stuck in the refrigerator door. But Franny B. Cranny loved her long, frizzy hair. The longer and frizzier it got, the more she liked it. Franny B. Cranny thought her long, frizzy hair was beautiful. She could brush it down in front of her face and pretend she was in a cake. She loved to press her hair flat against her head and watch it boing out again. Franny B. Cranny's mother was very tired of tangling all this long, frizzy hair. Wouldn't you like nice, neat, short, pretty hair like your sister Bertha's? She asked. No, said Franny B. Cranny. I think you would look so pretty with short hair, said Franny B. Cranny's father. I think so too, said Bertha. No, said Franny B. Cranny again. One day, Franny B. Cranny's parents announced that there was going to be a big family reunion. All of their relatives would be coming. And Franny B. Cranny's mother, said Franny B. Cranny's mother, the day before the party, you are both going to the hairdressers. I'm going to get my hair curled, said Bertha proudly. Not me, said Franny B. Cranny. I don't want anyone touching my hair. We'll see, said Franny B. Cranny's mother. Before Franny B. Cranny knew it, the day before the party had come. Her mother told the hairdresser exactly what she wanted him to do with Franny B. Cranny's hair. Pin it up on her head and make it neat, she said. You have very interesting hair, young lady, the hairdresser said politely. He had never seen anything like it before. Franny B. Cranny didn't like him one bit. She closed her eyes, shut her mouth, and crossed her arms. She did not say one word to him the whole time he was working on her hair. There, the hairdresser said finally. Don't you look pretty? Franny B. Cranny opened her eyes. Her long, frizzy hair was piled on top of her head in a giant heap. Very nice, said her mother. At least it won't fly around and get caught in the cake, said Bertha. Franny B. Cranny didn't say anything. She just stared into the mirror, thinking about the best way to undo her new hairdo. Franny B. Cranny was walking slowly home behind her mother and Bertha, thinking and thinking, when suddenly something amazing happened. A brown bird flew down from a nearby tree and landed in the middle of Franny B. Cranny's new hairdo. Her mother screamed and Bertha jumped up and down, but the bird would not budge. It just snuggled deeper into the pile of long, frizzy hair on the top of Franny B. Cranny's head. Don't scare away, said Franny B. Cranny. I want it there. When they reached the front door, the brown bird was still there. Maybe it thinks you're a tree, said Franny B. Cranny's mother. Maybe it thinks your hair is a nest, said Bertha. There's a bird in your hair, said Franny B. Cranny's father. Maybe you should take apart that new hairdo. Suddenly, Franny B. Cranny was beginning to like her new hairdo. No, said Franny B. Cranny. At bedtime, Franny B. Cranny had to solve some problems. How could she bend over and take off her shoes? Then she remembered the deep knee bend she had learned in gym class. How was she going to sleep? Then she remembered her father's big armchair. After everyone was asleep, she tiptoed down the hall and curled up in the chair. In the morning, there were even more problems. Time to take a shower, said Franny B. Cranny's mother. A shower, thought Franny B. Cranny. Oh no. She decided to take a bath instead and was very careful not to splash water on her head. Soon it was time for the family reunion. Bertha was very embarrassed to have a sister with a bird on her head. I'm going to tell everyone I never saw Franny B. Cranny before in my life, she told her parents. You look like a bird brain, she told Franny B. Cranny. But Franny B. Cranny thought she looked beautiful, and she marched proudly into the party with the brown bird perched on the very top of her head. No one at the family reunion had ever seen a hairdo like this one. Everyone crowded around Franny B. Cranny. Her cousin, Ethan, who never smiled, laughed out loud when Franny B. Cranny let him feed the bird a peanut. Uncle Isidore, who was usually very grouchy, told Franny B. Cranny he was sorry he was bald and couldn't take his favorite pigeon home from the park. It would slide off his head. Aunt Phyllis, who worked at a television station, thought Franny B. Cranny's hair was news. She called her office and told them to send the cameras. Bertha was very careful to stay close to Franny B. Cranny, so everyone would know they were sisters. The day after the party, Bertha said, I'm so glad you didn't cut your hair. It's awesome. That's what you think, said Franny B. Cranny. I'm getting it cut tomorrow. Oh no, cried her mother. You can't do that. Oh yes, said Franny B. Cranny. I can. Why now? Asked her father. A little birdie told me to, said Franny B. Cranny. And there is the nest right there with Franny B. Cranny's cut hair. The end. I hope you guys liked it. And I think to wrap up, I think Jake and I will just say that we hope all of your families are doing well and that everyone's having a really fun time inside the house and in the yard playing together, and that everyone's getting some good quality family time and that everyone's staying happy, healthy, and we're excited to reach you guys again soon.
Everyone wash your hands, and we're looking forward to seeing you all in the fall.
Bye, guys.